So in this video, we're going to take a look at the area of a parallelogram. So we should know that a parallelogram is this second shape down here. Parallelogram is a four-sided shape with two sets of parallel sides. So the top and the bottom are parallel, and then the two sides are parallel to each other. So I'll mark that in so we're clear. Okay, so that's a parallelogram. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to look at the area of a rectangle. And the area of a rectangle we know is just the base times the height. Okay? Now, if we take a look at this parallelogram, you'll see that this parallelogram actually has the exact same base and height as the rectangle above. Okay, so what we're going to do so that we can sort of see this area, I'm going to erase those parallel signs I put on here just for clarity. So you can see that if I say take this part of the parallelogram, so you can sort of see there's like a triangle right here. Now if I sort of chop that bit of triangle off, I'd have something like this. And then if I move that bit of triangle onto the other end, you can see it's there. It's actually the same area as that rectangle. So the area of a parallelogram is also just the base times the height. Okay? So that's nice and easy. We don't need to know another formula, but we do need to remember that just like with a triangle, the height that we're talking about is the perpendicular height. So the area is the base, if we want to write it out, the base times the perpendicular height. Okay, so we'll just take a look at a couple of examples. So in this case here, we've got one side length is 11, one is 9, and this marked here is 8. So what we need to be able to distinguish is which is the base and which is the height. Okay, well the base, we know the base and the height are perpendicular. So this is the base, which is 11. Okay, because it's just the same length as the top there. And then the perpendicular height would be here, this 8. Okay, so be careful that you don't just use the two side lengths, that you're actually using the base and the height. And then the area is just simply 8 times 11, which is 88 square units. Okay, in our second example, we are told that the parallelogram below has an area of 21 square units. So we're told that that's the area. So area is 21. Now we need to know the length of the base. Well, we know that the area, again, is base times height. And we know that the height is 7 in this case. Again, we're looking for the perpendicular height, the distance perpendicular from the base to the top. So if we fill in what we know the area is 21. The base is what we're trying to find out. The height is 7. So 21 is equal to 7 times base. So to work out the base, we just divide 21 by 7, which is 3. So in this case, the base is 3 units. Okay, so just to finish up, I want you to answer the following questions in your book. First, why is the area of a parallelogram the same as the area of a rectangle? How would you explain that to someone? And the second question, if you know the area of a parallelogram, can you work out the exact base and height? Why or why not? Okay, once you finish that, you can go on to the questions from your student outline.